Amazing!
I'm not in the mood right now.
So South Park is ridiculously funny. Like, they roast everyone. Like,
I'm not in the mood right now. Another random commented on my Instagram that you're on the Epstein list.
everyone who is popular, who is trending in the media, get it from South Park.
Oh. Another random commented on my Instagram that you're on the Epstein list.
The Epstein list? Are we still talking about that?
Well, are you on the list or not?
So basically, they're gonna roast you. If you're doing something good, if you're doing something bad. A lot of times, if you're doing something bad, not
List.
The Epstein list? Are we still talking about that?
Well, are you on the list or not? It's weird that whenever it comes up, you just tell everyone to relax.
really if you're doing something bad. Basically, if the public seem to be against you or may not like what you're doing, you're gonna potentially appear on South Park.
Statement saying, quote, South Park hasn't been relevant for more than 20 years.
Diddy, I'm sure. Trump, yeah. Epstein. It's just whatever is being discussed in pop culture, American culture, whatever is being discussed.
South Park hasn't been relevant for more than 20 years, going on to say the show is hanging on by a thread by uninspired ideas.
Whatever is being discussed is going to appear on South Park. So definitely what is very popular in America right now is Donald Trump.
Led by uninspired ideas in an attempt for attention.
So Donald Trump probably get the most mention in the world. I'm talking about in the world, like when it comes to people.
The show's parent company, Paramount, has not issued a response.
Book.
Toshiba Handybook?
This says it does everything the iPad does.
He probably get the most mention right now, regardless of whatever celebrity you are, singer, rapper, movie star, whatever you are.
Everything the iPad does at half the price.
Mom, do not screw me over again! If I take that thing to school, everyone's gonna think I'm a poverty-stricken asshole!
Trump probably get the most mention right now. So basically, of course, South Park is gonna take a hit at him. So not because they may not like him, but he's just like talking about Trump. It's great coverage, you know, because you know he's potentially gonna respond.
Eric, stop acting like a spoiled brat. You can either have the Toshiba Handybook or you can have nothing at all.
Oh, I've got a better idea. Why don't you go across the street and buy some condoms? Because we should at least be safe if you're gonna fuck me, Mom!
Especially knowing how popular South Park is. So definitely, I think I found it really interesting that they decided to take a jab at Donald Trump, and he responded, which is definitely in his character.
Because we should at least be safe if you're gonna fuck me, Mom!
Eric?
You might as well go buy some cigarettes too, because I like to have a smoke after I get good and fucked!
Trump, definitely, you throw a jab at him, he's gonna jab back twice as hard. So I just find it really interesting, and it's definitely hilarious.
I like to have a smoke after I get good and fucked! You wanna fuck me, Mom? Just say so! Go ahead, here! Huh? Go ahead, Mom, fuck me! Fuck me right here in the best bag! You wanna fuck your son so bad? Go on, Mom, fuck me! Fuck me!
When I mean, Trump is giving these people great content. When I mean great content, talking about Trump would definitely get a lot of coverage. The fact that they just signed a $1.5 billion deal.
On Thursday, a White House spokesperson issued,
You know, to give about, I think, 50 episodes for the next 5 years or something like that. I'm not sure how many episodes, but I know $1.5 billion deal. That is amazing, dude.
relevant for more than 20 years, going on to say the show is hanging on by a thread.
I know, $1.5 billion deal. That is amazing, dude, for a cartoon. And if you really look at the characters, like, I don't know who does the editing, but South Park is like, if somebody showed me that and showed, when I first saw South Park as a cartoon, I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. Do people actually watch this? And I realized they're not watching it for the way the characters look or the figures or whatever, right? It's more about what they're talking about.
Jesus also shows up. Longtime character, South Park, shows up again this season. He's at South Park Elementary, takes it over.
You know, when I first saw it, I was not really paying attention or listening to anything these guys are saying. Because I'm just like, yo, this cartoon characters, the way they look weird or whatever, right? It's not the Tom and Jerry that I grew up on.
Elementary takes it over. Says he was forced to do that because of a lawsuit and an agreement with Paramount.
Or your average Disney character or whatever, right? This is like weird. Weird. Like somebody just took a pencil and drew different figures and animated them. That is what it looks like. And I find it...
I didn't want to come out and be in the school, but I had to because it was part of a lawsuit and the agreement with Paramount.
And I find it really interesting that they have stayed very relevant over the years, you know, roasting politicians, roasting musicians, roasting celebrities. I mean, the Kardashians, Kanye West, like, who does not get it from South Park?
A lawsuit and an agreement with Paramount, and he urges South Park citizens to settle a legal dispute with Donald Trump, or else they'll end up like Colbert.
I didn't want to come back and be in the school, but I had to because it was part of a lawsuit and the agreement with Paramount.
The moment you become popular, the moment you start to trend, and if South Park got a season or an episode going on, you know you're probably potentially looking at appearing in it, you know? So,
And the agreement with Paramount.
The president's suing you?
The guy can do whatever he wants now that someone back down, okay? Eat the bread, eat the bread.
oh. Trump responding to South Park saying they've been very unpopular and they are trying to gain some kind of relevancy. But
Still, because South Park just signed a $1.5 billion deal with Paramount.
you know, by their rhetoric or whatever, by
From the
their
White
antics,
House,
or
they actually
by
released a
making
statement
Trump sane
responding
or
to South Park,
bringing this
responding to a
Epstein
cartoon
situation
in
back
this
up or whatever,
The
right?
show has
Especially with
been
that clip with
20
Trump
years and is hanging
talking
on
to
by-
Satan.
Also, from the White House, they actually released a statement responding to South Park, responding to a cartoon.
And Satan asking him, like, you know, asking him, like, he should just say it, yeah, you know, and, like, tell the truth or whatever, right?
For attention, President Trump has delivered on more promises in just 6 months than any other president in our country's history.
I just found that clip really interesting and funny. Donald Trump definitely, you know, the White House issuing a statement. Yeah, I just think this is interesting. One thing I must say though,
Viewer discretion is advised. Who walked through the desert for you?
Trump definitely, I know he's definitely helping with the ratings of a lot of these media networks and a lot of this news network. Because when Biden was president,
Who survived the wilderness?
and I think the news is very boring. It was like nothing interesting going on. Even though there's like nothing really chaotic or interesting really going on right now, but Trump himself is like a spectacle.
When things heat up, who will deliver us from temptation?
Not in a bad way. I think it's actually in a good way. Of course, the media is trying to spin it in a bad way and make it seem like, oh my God, you know, the man is unhinged or whatever, right? But everything he's been doing since he became president has seemed to be good. Every promise he made, he seemed to be able to. He seemed like he has kept those promises. So,
No matter how hot it gets,
I mean, the border crossing, you know, the issue with immigration, definitely. That one, he has that one down in a bag. Like anybody who you ask, they would definitely tell you, yeah, he did talk about it and he did exactly what he said he was gonna do.
he's not afraid to fight for America.
The UK and a lot of other countries have a role model when it comes to that, especially when it comes to immigration. You know, because I know a lot of the
The ad keeps going like that, the clothes keep coming off, so we've decided to tastefully pixelate from here on.
I'm not in the mood right now.
Western countries are suffering from this. Everybody in a third world country want to go to somewhere where they seem to be more opportunity or whatever, right?
I'm not in the mood right now. Another random commented on my Instagram that you're on the Epstein list.
Which is a good thing, but you have to do it the right way. You know, you have to come to the front door, not the back door. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, feel free to share. Appreciate you.
It's not. It's weird that whenever it comes up, you just tell everyone to relax.
I'm not telling everyone to relax. Relax, guys!
I really like winning, making a killing, gotta be kidding.